So hey guys, this is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, hosting the Cherries of Bournemouth. This video is brought to you, of course, in association with Pucker Pies, and this week we got Balti Pucker Pie, chicken Balti. They are absolutely fantastic, and you can now get them in all areas of Molineux, so absolutely fantastic. We've got loads coming up in the video. We've got him back, of course. It's Kirk, the Bournemouth fan. You know what he said about Gary O'Neill. Well, he's coming back to give his thoughts ahead of the game. We've got Magic Moss and a furry friend, and of course we've got some stats, facts, thoughts ahead of the game from myself, and score prediction all coming up, and a few other surprises. So yeah guys, I mean, the mood has changed a lot, has it not, in the last few weeks. Unbeaten in 4, 2 draws, 2 wins, away win against Fulham, really great performance. And so an air of expectation will probably be arising ahead of the game against the Cherries. Of course, Gary O'Neill's old team. Can we make it 3 wins in a row? We've just about nudged ourselves out of the relegation zone, so if we can follow up last week's win with a win over Bournemouth, we'll start hopefully to pull away. So there is a little bit of pressure on that. It's a home game against Bournemouth. Bournemouth not in the best of form, although they have had some great results earlier this season, and if Wolves do win this game, it would put us just 3 points behind them in the table as well. So interesting to see. In terms of some obviously team news, we're waiting on the Gary O'Neill press conference. Obviously the defence has been a concern, and one other thing I should mention today is don't forget the Genting casino offer. In terms of, like, there's money off before and after the game in terms of food and drink, 25% off if you've got a match ticket, and if you spend £5 on food, you get entered into the draw for corporate hospitality tickets with ourselves, always Wolves for you and a friend, for the Leicester game away, or for the Boxing Day fixture against Manchester United. And we're drawing that from Genting after the match at 9 PM. So if you want to get into the draw, get yourself down before or after the game, get something to eat, and you'll be in the draw. We'll see some of you there. So yeah, before we go back to me and some stats and facts, let's hear what Kirk, the Bournemouth fan, has to say from Bournemouth Red Army, and my dad, Magic Moss, ahead of this one.
Hello Dave. So Bournemouth taking on Wolves, first time this season. Gary O'Neill taking on Andoni Iraola. And you seem to have found some form at the perfect time. Is it a little purple patch for Gary O'Neill? Well, I got that t-shirt for when he managed the Cherries. But look, you have got back-to-back wins. You did need it. You were at the bottom of the league before that. You beat Southampton. I mean, everyone pretty much beat Southampton, so you can have it. But everyone pretty much does it. But a result you got last time out last weekend against Fulham, that was a quite impressive result because they're doing absolutely okay in the Premier League. So a 4-1 win there at Craven Cottage. Fair play to you. That's a big win for you, and you're lifting yourselves a little bit now. And I think you've just crawled outside the relegation zone. And I've said to you before, and I think I've said in some of your videos and some of your chats, that your squad is better than bottom 3 in the Premier League. I know you lost Neto. I know you didn't recruit defensively the way you wanted to, but this squad that you've got is much better than the bottom 3. So you got out of there and you should kick on a little bit. You're probably similar to us. You're probably hoping to get as close to middle of the table as you can, and we'll probably be fighting out league positions as well as another fixture later in the year. For us, we're not in great form at the moment, especially after beating Manchester City, Arsenal, getting a draw against Villa, but we got back-to-back losses either side of the international break. So we were sloppy at Brentford, we were soft against Brighton, and it's a really big game for us, this, for lots of reasons, and we do need to turn up. We are going to turn up though without Antoine Semenyo, which is a massive player for us. He's our big firepower, strength, direct, pace. but he picked up his 5th yellow card this season, so he's going to be missing, so that's a massive loss. But we have got our big striker Ivan Nilsson. Ryan Christie comes back into the frame, and we need to find a way today to get back on it, because we've not been our usual selves as we were earlier on in the season. So we do need to find a way to pick up Premier League points. We can't lose this weekend at Molineux. We have won the last 2 times we've gone there, and we've kept a clean sheet. I don't think we keep a clean sheet this weekend, but I do think we need to walk out with something. I want us to walk out of a win, but we definitely can't lose. And my big worry for us this weekend is dealing with Kenya. He is absolutely massive to you. I think he's your top goal scorer. He scores a range of goals. Again, he's very powerful, and we've got to make sure we manage him because he's in great form. He's a big player for Gary O'Neill. He's a big player for you Wolves fans. And what you're going to do when he goes missing, or when he leaves, or when he gets injured, he's a massive player for you. I know you've got other good players. I think Andre's a new prospect for you. You've got Strand Larson. I'm not sure he plays every minute of every game, but he does seem to have an outlet. You've got an outlet in Strand Larson from what I can see, and he looks a half decent player as well. So it's going to be an interesting fixture, Dave, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I can't make this one. I've been to the last 3, but I can't make this one, so I'll be cheering from a distance. I'm hoping the Bournemouth fans can get behind the team, and I think we can't lose. We definitely can't lose. We're going to win again. We're going to win again. We got to find a way to win again, and we're going to win 2-1, and we'll stop your little purple patch, and we'll get back to winning ways. 2-1 to the Cherries.
Oh, he's back his ears. He ain't gone back to Australia.
No, he's stopping now. He loves it here. He's here well. Yes,
good old Derek.
Good old Derek. He's absolutely...
After the Fulham win.
Yeah, he's... he loves it. Oh.
Absolutely. Well, we're so glad that Derek's back, and hopefully he keeps coming. Because he disappeared for like 9 months.
Yeah.
Looking ahead now, Dad, at home to Bournemouth. Gary O'Neill's previous team. What are you thinking for that?
Well, I think they'll beat them. Well, we've got to keep it going, David. They've played absolutely brilliant now. He's got them going now, David, I think.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
What's your score prediction? You and Derek?
You don't need to ask me.
No, probably not. What are you going with?
We're going to have to go. What do you reckon? 2-0, he says.
2-0. Who's going to score, Dad?
We're going to have Coda, aren't we?
Cunha.
Yeah, Cunha.
Cunha.
We'll have... I think we'll have... what's his name? Oh, what that Guinness or whatever his name is.
You want about Geddes?
Geddes, I think.
Not Guinness, Geddes.
Geddes, I think.
So you're going for 2-0, Cunha and then Geddes.
Yeah.
Who's good? What song you got? You and Derek.
What you reckon? Walk tall, walk straight, will look the world right in the eye. That's what my mother told me when I was about knee high. She said, son, be a proud man and hold your head up high. Walk tall, walk straight and look the world right in the eye. And Wolves are gonna win, have a guess, 2-0.
Love it, Dad. Love you lots.
Look after yourself, David, everywhere.
Always Wolves.
Always Wolves, having. We want a peaceful world, don't we? That's what we want, really.
Nice one. Cheers.
Nice
see
one.
you, Dad and Derek.
Yeah, see you. Yeah, we keep it going now, he says.
So thanks, Kurt and my dad on that. Let's get stuck into some little bit of stats and facts for you. I've got one nice one here for you. So basically, Wolves' Premier League games so far have seen 48 goals this season, more than any other side. And Wolves' 20 goals scored is the most Wolves have scored or managed in 12 games in a top flight campaign since the 1972-73 season, where they scored 25, whilst their 28 conceded is the most at this stage since 1983-84, which was 31. Is there going to be goals in this one? Well, I suggest yes, actually there is going to be goals in this one. And I think it's a very important fixture, and I think we've got to win the game. I think we need 4 points out of the next 2 fixtures against Bournemouth and then away to Everton at Goodison. And I think Wolves really, with a bit of confidence that they've got now, and as long as they can keep that back door shut, they're going to win the game, and I'm going to go for I'm going to be super positive, guys. I'm going to go with a 3-0 win for this one. I'm just going to be positive. I'm just going to be positive. Absolutely. One other thing before I go, I should let you know that FOCO, until the end of November, I've got a 50% offer on a lot of Christmas items, whether or not you're a Wolves fan or not, across the whole of the site. I will put the link to that as well. And obviously, if you're a Bournemouth fan coming to Wolverhampton, you will be welcome in Genting Casino with a match ticket, or with or without a match ticket, but you will get a discount, as I say, on the match tickets. And a big thank you, as always, to Pucker Pie. Let's hope it's a Pucker performance, and we will, as always, be doing our instant match reaction straight after the game. I'll see some of you in the casino either before or after the match for some food and drink. And yeah, let's hope we can make it 5 unbeaten and 3 wins in a row. How good would that be? That would set us lovely for an away trip to Goodison, wouldn't it? So yeah, leave your thoughts, your score prediction in the comment section below. We will have, of course, the Gary O'Neill press conference tomorrow here on the channel, so make sure you hit that bell notification for all of that as well, and we'll be back with extra time as well on Sunday night. Until then, always Wolves.